night and the only game in round one of the World Masters this year where we see two debutants pitted against one another. Ryan Joyce just sneaking in as the world number 24 in the rankings ladder, so gets his spot without having to go to a qualifier, but he's not one of the seeds. Taking on Gian van Veen, the World Championship finalist, the reigning European champion. All that stuff happening at the back end of last year, at the start of this year, and it has launched him up to number 3 in the world rankings. You are looking at a confirmed star of this sport. There are not many reigning major champions, or premier event winners, if you prefer, in PDC darts, because Luke Little has got most of them, but Gian does have that European Championship, and he's got a chance to add the World Masters to it. But we have, Mark Wilson, arguably the two best finishers in the game. When you look at the pure stats on how many what percent of darts find their target when throwing at doubles, Gian van Veen's the best in the world, and Ryan Joyce isn't far behind.
Correct. Ryan Joyce on that double 16 is phenomenal. But Ryan Joyce is in danger of not fulfilling the undoubted potential that he's got on a couple of Pro Tour events, but yet really to make a big breakthrough. Also in the quarterfinals at the European Championships to Gian van Veen on his way to that win. But this is a really tricky tie for Van Veen, as well as he has been playing. If Joyce gets it right, this could be anything.
100.
Well, it'll have to be different for Ryan Joyce than the previous occasions when he's gone toe-to-toe with the young Dutchman, because they've played 3, and all of them have been won by Gian, including on the way to that European Championship title towards the back end of last year.
99.
Yeah, some year, as you mentioned, for Gian van Veen. It all started back in March when his first Pro Tour event. Then October, he wins the European Championship, his first major TV title. World Youth Champion. He's had a pretty good year, but the signs are that 2026 could be even better.
138.
Nicely done by Ryan Joyce to get down to a finish after 3 visits to the board. But that's even better from Gian van Veen.
Ryan, you require 164.
Can't find the treble to start the combination. All of a sudden, it's Gian van Veen.
89. Gian, you require
looking at a possible
81.
11 dart leg on a possible breaker throw. Will it be one at the bull? No, he's hit the treble. So now a look across to double 13. Just
68.
inside. Chance missed
Ryan,
by
you
Van
require
Veen.
75.
Treble 17. Single 18. Not his favourite double, this one.
35.
Not far off it.
Gian,
This
require
for the break.
13.
Yeah. Split required. Double 6.
Game
Hit
shot on the first
by
leg.
Gian
Gian
van Veen.
Second leg,
Relentless,
first.
misses
Game on.
tops for the opening leg, and he is punished by the young Dutchman.
$60.
Winner of this one to face Nathan Aspinall, who was excellent in overcoming Shane McGurk earlier on this evening.
58.
It's been a great night, hasn't it? There's been some stellar performances across the board. Some really good efforts. You mentioned that Aspinall performance, and Van Veen is getting on his way to a stellar performance as well.
94.
Textbook stuff from Van Veen. If he gets it low in that treble 20, finds it pretty straightforward to follow.
83.
What do you make of Ryan
99.
Joyce? Clearly a very talented player, but we don't see the best of him often enough, do we?
I think that's probably fair. I think we've started to see it over the last 18 months more regularly on the big stages, whether it made a Euro Tour final, had some good runs on telly towards the back end of 2024. But that is a first maximum for Joyce, who will readily admit it's the scoring that lets him down most of the time. Because he should be getting 1 or 2 darts at double from here in his favourite bit of the ball, the bottom left bit. Just next to that. No.
54. Gian van Veen, 86.
That is a surprise. Single will leave the bull for the opening set of the match. Gian van Veen, not for the first time going for the bull, has ended up pulling it down into single 3.
Usually a pretty good bullseye hitter, Gian van Veen, but not so far tonight. Up for double 4. Still double 4. Ryan Joyce eventually, at the 6th time of asking, pins a double.
Trying to throw first. Game on.
Not only that, that is a break back, and it is Ryan Joyce who'll throw for the opening set.
Yeah, both players have been broken early on.
59.
Joyce hold here. Well, a trebleless visit, not what he would have wanted.
$134.
Beautiful cover shooting from Van Veen.
$99.
That's perfect for him. Surely he picks up another treble.
140.
He does. Van Veen said before this game, look, he knows how dangerous Ryan Joyce is on the doubles. He's not shown it so far tonight. So he believes he has to just take him out of legs in the scoring phase. That's exactly what he's doing at the moment
58.
in the deciding leg of this opening set. Ripped the darts and the advantage away from him and doesn't look like he's going to relinquish it.
140.
He had a habit, didn't he, for a while, Gian van Veen, of being embroiled in battles where he'd have big averages and end up losing games that he should have won. All of a sudden now he's become a bit of a winning machine in those situations.
87.
Keep playing world-class darts, things will turn your way. Is he forced to go for the 20 and bull? No, he gambles, it pays off. But he
79.
doesn't hit the double A.
Ryan van Veen, 148.
Well, this would be some way to win the opening set. No room for error here. And he can't find the first of the combination. He's going to try and leave himself handy, and he will leave himself handy at Gian van Veen. 3 darts for the opening set.
8.
Double 4. Double 2. Double 1. And Gian van Veen might have just thrown this first set away.
Ryan requires
Missed the dart at ball for it in the second leg. He has just missed 4 for it in this leg.
Game shot in the first set.
Ryan Joyce holds his throw
to throw first.
and does take out the opening set. Gian van Veen had darts to win every leg of that set. As in fairness did Ryan Joyce. So Joyce will feel on his throat he deserved to win it. But he's in front here, and, well, Gian van Veen pulling his socks up, tying his shoelaces. He's the new Dutch #1. He's inherited some of the former Dutch #1's traits.
Evidently, and what you are pointing out, Wills, is that we set this up as 2 of the best finishers in the entire sport, and so far they're going at 20% on doubles between them in this match.
$60.
This is better from Van Veen.
139.
Well, that's his 5th visit of 130 or more. Joyce has only had 180 and no other 2 big treble visits. Yet Joyce finds himself in front.
$99.
Second max for
Gian van Veen, 108.
Right back in the leg. And he's got a shot.
60. Ryan van Veen, 102.
That wasn't a great visit, was it, from Van Veen? Well, that's a nice first start. Here we go. Relentless.
70.
Again, off target.
January 48.
16 for double. That's a
Game
bit more
shot
like
first
it.
leg.
That's what we
Gian van
expected from
Veen.
these two.
Second leg is Ryan
That double
to throw
16
first.
to
Game
start
on.
getting peppered with regularity.
$60.
Where this one, as you said, takes on Nathan Aspinall. Fantastic earlier on in a tricky tie.
57.
Shane McGurk went behind early, but Aspinall put in a wonderful performance.
98.
Plenty of room for another.
140.
Half a dozen two-treble visits for Gian van Veen so far in this one. Ryan
58.
Joyce, yet to have one, does have those couple of 180s.
It's a pretty remarkable
58.
start into the fifth leg of the match, and he's still yet to have a two-treble visit.
58. $58. $57.
Joyce down to the 170. Gian van Veen, what can he leave? Important dart. These are 48 he took out with very little bother in the previous leg.
Oh, big fish for Joyce. So set
98.
darts on the
January
way for Gian van
48.
Veen to level up the match. Double 16.
Game shot
Clinical.
second set.
That's more like the
Gian
Van Veen
van
we've
Veen.
become accustomed to
Third set,
seeing
first leg, it's Ryan to
over
throw
the last
first.
year or so.
Game on.
And we're all level at one apiece.
$140.
5 set darts missed by Van Veen in that opening set, but pinned double 16 a couple of times.
140.
Take the second as he put things right in that particular metric. As it looks like he's going to continue to outscore Ryan
58.
Joyce. So he should get chances, and when he's the best finisher in the world, that should be enough to win games, but doesn't always work out like that.
140.
Well, if you can... Well, another one or the single will get him down to a finish. That's the case. He's left the big fish again, Ryan Joyce. What can Van Veen leave from here? That looks inviting.
100. Right,
Only a
require
ton.
170.
Can he get it started? Can he continue it? No, he can't. Look tricky.
85. January
Now, Van Veen might get a dart at the
121.
bullseye at the end of this. He's not been very good at it so far. Treble 17 required. And found. This time, Van
Game
Veen
shot
gets
the
it
first
right.
leg. Gian van Veen. Second
Well, he
leg,
is
Gian
normally
to throw
dynamite.
first. Game on.
The little red button in the middle of the board. He's not been at his best tonight, but he found it there, and a little bit of emotion from the 23-year-old Dutchman.
59.
He's quite animated, isn't he, tonight?
Well, no breaks in these first-round
99.
games, of course, and they are short sets, so it's not that long ago that he's missing all those set darts. But he's starting to just get on top in this game and make it count. 3 legs on the spin for Gian van Veen.
And 3 legs on the spin where he's hit the double one dart with one dart.
60.
Yeah, it's starting to look more like a normal Gian van Veen performance. Average over 95 now, 40% on the doubles. See how those darts just lay down as they enter the board. Very similar to Ryan Joyce, in fact. Both of them looking to stack their darts on top of previous ones.
100.
So Van Veen here.
65.
Yeah, good use of the ball, or the outer ball. Gets him down to a finish.
That one above the treble 20, so acting as a blocker.
58.
Forces Joyce to come downstairs and unable to pick off a treble. So Van Veen 2 visits from here for a 2-1 lead in sets. And he may only need the 1 visit. Double top.
140.
Don't think he liked that.
He's been lower the target a few times, but he knows he's coming back. Ryan Joyce will be disappointed with his scoring
60.
here, because he's not even giving himself a chance. Look at that. Double 10. Gian van Veen turning this game around. That's 4 legs on the spin now, and Ryan Joyce, well, relentless, has got a bit of a resigned look on his face at the moment.
Yeah, the legs mounting up in Van Veen's favour, and look at that, much more like
93.
the sort of performance you expect from the reigning European champion. It's only a couple of legs, but it's 103.5 average, and you expect him to be able to stay at that level. We saw it
100.
in the back end of the World Championship, of course, the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, world-class displays from start to finish.
The problem with this young man right now, if you don't get after him early and take your chances, then he makes you pay.
96.
There's that stacker dart. And he's in the red bit once again.
140.
Well, Ryan Joyce had a host of darts at double in the opening set. He's had 1 in the last 2 sets.
It's not dissimilar to the Nathan Aspinall game. Shane McGirt produced a moment of magic to win the opening set. It was more about Van Veen's misses in losing the opening set here. But since then, he has dominated. And he continues to do so. Because just like Nathan Aspinall, his prospective opponent in the next round, he is threatening to win 6 consecutive legs, having lost a tight opening set.
134.
Nice use of the marker dart there from Van Veen. He's got a high,
58.
mid to high 90s average at the moment. His doubling has certainly improved as the game has gone on. And he'll probably come off and feel he's not played very well. Those are the standards that he has, but it's not done just yet.
Is there a twist? Is there a fight back from Relentless?
96.
Well, it looks like we're going to get one of those legs. Game on or game over.
99. $59. Ryan, you require 88.
No pressure at all here. A rare luxury for Ryan Joyce.
$56.
But you know what? He's probably quite happy with that. Had he found the treble with his second dart, he's over at double 4. As it is, he's coming back at his favourite double. 3 darts in hand, but usually Ryan Joyce, if it doesn't go first dart, he'll miss just outside and find it second dart.
Game
Straight in.
Second leg. Ryan Joyce. Third leg, it's
Right, Gian van Veen
Game on.
throwing for the match. Can Ryan Joyce find a break to keep the game alive?
134. $58.
It's just not been there, has it, for Ryan tonight?
Getting bullied in the scoring phase, and it's just limited the chances he's had.
83.
That's better.
100.
And if he's not turning first darts like that into scores of ton 40s or more, then he's going to find it very, very difficult to live with the World Championship runner-up.
Yeah. And a leg he's got to win. He's going to weigh in
58.
heavy, but two treble visit here gives him a chance. There's one. Oh, can he fill it? That looks very, very inviting.
180.
Well, Ryan Joyce, unfortunately, couldn't get down to a finish, whatever he did there.
Oh, and the response. The response is perfect from Gian van Veen. Match starts on the way for Gian van Veen, and he's finishing since that opening set when he missed all those set darts has been exemplary. Does it remain so?
Shadow dart, double 16 for the match.
Game,
And Gian van Veen continues on his meteoric rise. Ryan Joyce had no answers tonight. Relentless, overpowered, and outfinished. Gian van Veen through to the second round. He'll take on Nathan Aspinall. He's seen off Ryan Joyce by 3 sets to 1.